This is the ladies edition, sneaker releases 2022, spring and summer. Let's go.
But you meet her, I met her on Facebook. But you meet her, I met her on Facebook.
Real talk.
She's a keeper, I met her on Facebook.
Salute YouTube. Salute YouTube. Peace to the earths and gods, and go mob to the fret. Thanks again for joining us for another exciting episode of Ace Heavy Kicks, where we look at cool kicks for the common collective, people like yourself and people like me, Ace the Young Heavy. This week is a ladies exclusive. We're going to look at shoes that I think women would definitely be interested in, women and girls. Although I'm not deciding for you, you like what you like. But these are things I think you might be interested in. So we're going to get a chance to look at that. We're also going to look at how to get sneakers for retail in the Chicagoland area. We're going to look at this week's sneaker pickups, which I have 2 for you. And then also some throwback thoughts. All right. So thanks for coming along on the journey with me, and let's go.
Sneakers for retail.
So if you live in Chicagoland, here's a couple places you can go to get sneakers for retail or below retail. Because Ace the Young Heavy, as you know, I never hit on any of the apps, the Leos, the first come, first serves, any of the different draws that they have, I don't hit. So I have to go to the boutiques. Everybody can't go to the boutiques. Here's places you can go to so you can pay the retail price for Nikes, for Adidas, New Balance, etc. So let's go. Sneakers for retail in the Chicagoland area. So if you live in Chicago or in the surrounding suburbs in Cook County and you're looking to get shoes for retail or below retail, this is what you can do. This is how I would proceed if I wanted to grab some shoes. There's 3 places I would recommend right now, seriously. The 3 places I would recommend, first off, would be Nike Town, or the Nike Community Store as it's technically called, on 87th and Cottage Grove. They, on Fridays and Saturdays at open, will on their hash wall, which is like the limited that limited part of the sale or clearance wall, they will have shoes that were GRs, but were Jordans or like sought after dunks, etc. So Nike Town is one. Another one, the second one, is Athlete's Foot. You can go to Athlete's Foot, and if you spend like $100 on gear, sometimes it's specific what kind of gear, but most of the time it's just $100 on gear, then they'll let you reserve the upcoming Jordan or upcoming hype sneaker that's coming out. So they get a lot of GRs. Sometimes they get those skate shop exclusives. Sometimes they get they have a lot of New Balance exclusive too. So you might want to check them out as a second option. Option 3 you can go to is Ross. Go to Ross and find out what days they restock their shoe shelf. Get in contact with the people that's there, call, and they don't answer, call again. Or go up there, develop a relationship. Because every now and then, Ross gets Jordans, Ross gets New Balance, Ross gets Adidas. They get nice shoes and people go in there and clean them out. So why wouldn't that be you? So that's just my advice on how to grab in Chicagoland sneakers for retail or below retail price.
Upcoming sneaker releases.
So next, we're going to cover upcoming sneaker releases for women in 2022 for the spring and summer. There's a lot of exciting releases. Unfortunately, I kind of limited this to Jordans. There's a lot of women that follow the channel that like Jordan specifically. I may include Yeezys and may include New Balance and possibly even Vans, and other Nikes as well in the future. But for right now, I focused on women's exclusives or shoes that I think women would really be interested in under the Jordan brand. So for the most part, there's another variation on there. So First up, we have the Nike Dunk Fruity Pack. That comes out summer of 2022. It comes out in 4 varieties, 4 different colors. So we're going to have the pineapple, the cherry, the raspberry, and probably my favorite, that sour apple. Skate shops exclusively will probably get these. And no one knows when they're coming out, but TBA, but it's summer 2022. So be on the lookout for those. And I'll definitely provide more information as I get it. Second shoe that we're looking at today that I think is really interesting is the Air Jordan 7 Shimmer Sapphire Special Edition. It releases April 16th. Okay, it's got like a like it's been dipped in coffee a little bit, and then for the upper, and then behind it though, behind the mesh, there's like purple and hints of violet and pink and things like that. I think it's a nice shoe. I know 7s to me are really light shoes, so I like to have light. In terms of the weight of it, light shoes, and it's a nice shoe. I can see buying that for a daughter or for a niece or something like that. Next shoe up, number 3 is our women's Air Jordan 11 Retro Low Lavender. So that's going to be Air Jordan 11 Retro Low. But it's going to have that baby blue on the patent leather on the first part of the upper, and then the rest of it's going to be like cocaine white. All right, I think that's going to be a sharp shoe. The 4th shoe is women's Air Jordan 3 Retro Neapolitan. That comes out May 15th. The Neapolitan definitely gives vibes of the Amamanier 3. So if you missed the Amamanier 3, just like the Muslims, this is your chance to get like a poor man's or a poor woman's version of the Amamanier 3 that recently released. Number 5. The women's Air Jordan 8 Taxi comes out June 8th, but that date can switch. And all these dates are subject to switch or to shift or to disappear because we know Nike doesn't care. So the 6th, though, is the women's Air Jordan 2 Retro collaboration with Nina Chanel Abney. That comes out July 8th. Now, that is a dope shoe. It looks like that's something that people would do the right thing or something like that would have worn back in the day. That's a really, really dope shoe. I definitely plan on grabbing that myself. I don't list the prices for these shoes because, I mean, shoes, they pretty much cost what they cost. Jordan 1s, $190, $200, $210, depending if it's a special edition or something. Other Jordans past Jordan 4 are, $225 pretty much, or, the price varies, but it's somewhere around there. I don't think it's necessary to list the price because the price changes too. Just like the name on these change. Like I call them the Air Jordan 7 Shimmers, but they're the Sapphires now. So the name keeps switching on the different shoes, right? So next up we have the number 7, the women's Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG, okay, Heritage. The Heritage has chenille on the Nike sign, so like a rug, like a furry rug. It's got that on the actual swoosh on the upper, and that's red, and it's on black leather. The leather looks soft, white, and we haven't seen the actual shoe, so I don't know if it's going to be like a tumbled leather or not, but I'm loving it, and that's one I definitely want to get my hands on. Next, we have the number 8 women's Air Jordan 4 Retro Alligator. That comes out August 25th. That's one that I'm excited about for a variety of reasons. One, I think this is the year of the 4, the Air Jordan 4. That particular silhouette is really popular, and even though this is the anniversary of the 7, Jordan 1s were hot. The 4 started heating up last year in terms of resale value, in terms of demand by the public. And so I think that we're going to continue to see an increased demand for Air Jordan 4. So anytime I see 4s, especially women's exclusives, meaning they're going to be limited numbers, that's something I'm going to pay attention to as a collector. And then I guess if you're a reseller or something and want to make money, then this would be an opportunity. That's not something that I personally do. But if that's something you like to do, this would probably be a good opportunity. I think this would be a hold, as Tristan Wick would say, one of my favorite YouTubers. Shout out to Tristan Wick, by the way. Number 9, the Air Jordan 1 Heirloom. That comes out September 17th of this year. It's got Rookie of the Year vibes. To me, I like that shoe. Don't know if I'm going to copy it. I think I want to get the original Rookie of the Year. But for a young lady or a woman, I think this would be a really nice shoe with that tan color blocking with the black and the white. It's a really, really sexy, really hot shoe in my opinion. I would love to see a woman wear it. Number 10, we had a women's Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG Denim. That comes out September 30th. But I have heard that date may shift on that particular shoe. What can I say about it? It's an Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG, and it's like blue jean material all over it. So those are the 10 shoes that I had lined up for today to talk about. One that's not a woman's exclusive at all. Another one that's a side one. I guess we can make this 11. Is the Union Air Jordan 2 Gray Fog. It's a collaboration between Union LA and Jordan Brand. That comes out April 15th. So that comes out this weekend. It retails for $225. However, the resale is $1,537 for a size 11 right now on StockX. So that's crazy. So this is definitely a shoe. If you can get it, which is going to be available on the Union LA website, and it's also going to be available on Sneakers app on the 15th. If you can get your hands on it, that would be a great hold. And again, if that's something that you, as a collector or a reseller, would want to do, this would be a great opportunity to grab a shoe that's going to have some value, definitely for years to come. It's going to go through the moon, in my opinion. Other pair they're going to have is the rattan. Which is like an orange, office orange sherbet on tan and gray. And then there's also the sandals. They have some sandals that remind you of the Gray Fog. So that concludes what we get this week for women's exclusives. I hope you enjoyed it. I really took my time to look and search and find shoes that I think that women would like, and also to find out about all the women's releases that are coming up. So I appreciate the Ace Heavy Camp, especially the ladies that follow me and always leave comments. I appreciate you, and continue to rock with me.
Sneaker pickups.
So for this week's sneaker pickup, I have two actually. The first one is an Air Jordan 3 Retro Camo. I really like this. It's got like a sail or aged vintage midsole. Okay, I'll put a little in the B-roll. I decided to go with the orange strings. I don't do camouflage a lot on my shoes, and I'm not a big fan of Air Jordan 3s, but these shoes in particular, I like them. And so I grabbed them, and they were an impulse buy in some respect because I went and got a Essentials hoodie that day, and I wanted something to match them. So that's why I ended up getting this particular shoe. Definitely don't regret it. I think it's a dope shoe. So the second pickup I have of the week is the Yeezy Knit Basketball in the glow green colorway. Okay, I really like this shoe. I don't think that's a technical name for it. It's something like that. Energy Glow is the name of it. But this is a nice shoe. It's way heavier than you would think. So their other basketball shoe is the Quantum, and the Quantum, I would say, is about as half or maybe 60% as heavy as this. This is much heavier than that shoe. It's probably the heaviest Yeezy I've had. But in terms of comfort, it's the most comfortable Yeezy, this particular one. A little difficult to get in around the top. I would recommend sitting down when you put them in, when you put them on, rather. And, man, I like this green colorway. And you guys have seen those green Versace glasses that I have like these. They really flick with this, and man, my new Essentials hoodie, because that's what I'm wearing for the week. Just a little B-roll for this. So that was my second pickup. Definitely not a regret. I don't think either one of these shoes will be going anywhere. Well, you know what? I take that back. The camos, if I get tired of them or I come across something that I really, really want, I might let these slide. If you're interested in them, like DM me below, and you weren't able to get a pair, maybe we could work something out. 'Cause I did wear them once, but they're not like really dirty. So I will wear them again. If you don't want them, let me know. All right.
Throwback Thoughts.
Throwback Thoughts. So this is something new I wanted to add to the channel. So something that I really was into when I was younger, right? Well, like these Nike tags. The Nike Jordan tags. The ones that come on like Air Jordan 3s, 4s, 5s. They may come on other shoes too. And then also they come on like limited Air Maxes and stuff. I really like these tags. I've always been a fan, and I collect them when I was little. And I'm not the only person, like when you see one on the ground or something like that at school, or outside on the way home at the mall or something, would you pick them up? Because I would, and then I put them on my keychain or put them on my belt. I know a lot of people used to do that, and there's other people used to collect those little like the Coach tags that come on the belts and come with the purses. They would put those on their belts and keychains. But I didn't really do the Coach thing, but I definitely did the Nike thing, and also those little Nautica squeezy things, the squeezy buoyant things for like, you know, sailors or whatever that's supposed to be. I like those. But I'm not the only person that did. Just leave it down in the comments. Comment if you used to pick up these tags, or if you had a thing for the hang tags that used to come on exclusive Jordans and Nike Airs and Air Maxes and etc. back in the day. So let me know. I definitely, I still do it. This one I found in Vegas. Not the last time I went to Vegas, but the time before. It was on Halloween, and I think I was in front of the Bellagio. It didn't have a chain in it. I had an extra chain, but it was just sitting on the ground. And so I just grabbed it. You know what I'm saying? It was brand new too. So if you know what shoe this comes from, let me know too, because I don't think I took the time to find out. So, but that's my throwback thought for this week. All right. Well, that concludes our video for this week. We had an opportunity to cover a lot of stuff, and I had a lot of fun putting this together. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, okay? Check us out on all our social media outlets. And definitely continue to support the channel. You have been supporting Ace Heavy Camp. I appreciate you. See, we're growing with our subscription. We're growing with our capacity to go out to boutiques and make bigger buys and deals. And we're going to take more trips, have celebrities. We're going to do a lot of cool stuff. And I also want to do some new music for the show too, because as you know, I do all the music. So without that, anything else, I don't have anything else to share other than to say, do something good for somebody in the world today, either in your cipher, your circumference right around you, or your neighborhood, your family, whatever scope. Do something good for somebody, because when one wins, we all win, okay? And most importantly, and lastly, if you can't see it before you see it, you'll probably never see it. I appreciate y'all, Ace Heavy Camp. Peace. Elevate. I just want to throw this in at the end because I don't talk about my toys a lot, but I did get, except for the ladies edition, I got the main villain from She-Ra, okay? So this is called Hordak, right? This is like a exclusive Masters of the Universe, from like the He-Man and the Masters of the Universe series, but there was also an accompanying series called She-Ra, you know, where like the She-Ra was like the Wonder Woman, or the female version of He-Man or whatever. But anyway, this is like Skeletor's pimp, if you could say that. Like Skeletor was like the bad guy in He-Man, and this guy like was his boss. So this was a cool pickup. I got quite a few other Masters of the Universe toys I've shown in the background on foots and stuff like that. So you've had a chance to see parts of my other collection as well. But this is something I've been looking for a long time. So I just wanted to share with you a pickup that I did make in terms of toys and stuff. So I know, as you might say, juvenile. I don't give a fuck because I like toys. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna stop playing with toys. That's how you get old. Peace.
Some niggas want the money, the power, the respect. Fuck this shit, I want all three of them bitches. Heavy shit. That's the definition of heavy. Bitch, I'm heavy. Bitch, I'm heavy. Louis head to toe and something foreign, fuck a Chevy. Money everywhere, money everywhere, money everywhere. I'm heavy in the game. Spent $100,000 stunting on these lanes. Get your money right and you can order steak on a plane. I laugh through the pain. Snakes in this game, but what's a snake to an alligator, nigga? You a lame. My weed so loud, you smoke with me, you need a hearing aid. I got that good, my phone be blowing up hand grenades. That heavy shit, put a price on your head like it's a sale on your mind.
Yeah, number one. That's right.
Bitch, I'm fly, check my altitude. I steal your bitch and watch her sell pussy in front of you.